The Rose Knows, The Ego's Resurrection, The Twilight Zone, Season 3, Episode 23. In the mid-1920s, in the southernmost section of the Midwest, a small farming town gathers for a funeral. A young man named Jeff Myrtlebank has died after a bout with influenza. His family mourns, the preacher preaches, and the doctor confirms the death. Then, just as the hymns begin, the coffin lid moves. Jeff sits upright, blinks, and asks who put him in that box. The mourners scream. The doctor insists he had no pulse, no breath, no heartbeat. But Jeff laughs and says he feels fine. Rod Serling's voice enters, calm, clipped, inevitable. Time, the mid-20s, place, the southernmost section of the Midwest. We're about to witness a funeral that didn't come off exactly as planned, due to a slight fallout from the Twilight Zone. From that moment forward, the question is no longer who Jeff Myrtlebank is, it's what. He was dead and now he's alive. Or maybe he never was either. The town trembles between superstition and wonder. The doctor calls it suspended animation. The neighbors call it possession. And Jeff simply says, "I ain't never been away." That line, right there, is the riddle of the entire episode. He hasn't awakened from death. He's awakened in it. The ego never leaves its coffin. It just redecorates it. Jeff's new life looks impressive. He eats little, works constantly, and wins fights he used to lose. He glows with strength, yet casts a shadow of unease. Everyone feels it. The body that once failed is now performing miracles, but these are not holy miracles. They are compensations, the ego proving it still exists. Then comes the scene of the roses. Jeff steals them from his mother's garden, wraps them carefully, and carries them to Comfort, the girl who loved him. He hands her the bouquet with pride. When she unwraps it, every blossom collapses in her hands. She stares. The petals blacken before her eyes. "When did you pick them?" she asks. "Right before I came over," he replies. And that's when she steps back. Because Comfort knows the truth, roses don't die that fast. The rose knows. It knows what the town denies, that life cannot be borrowed from death. The instant falseness touches what is real, the form collapses. It's not punishment. It's incompatibility. The flowers wither because spirit refuses to be counterfeited. In A Course in Miracles language, this is the principle that truth and illusion cannot coexist. Jeff's touch exposes illusion's secret. It cannot give life, it only imitates it. Christ touched the dead, and they lived. Jeff touched the living, and it died. That is the whole contrast between miracle and magic. He can light his pipe without a match. But that's not illumination, that's demonstration. The ego's resurrection is always theatrical. Christ's resurrection dissolves the theater itself. The townspeople's fear mirrors the split mind. They fear him because he reminds them that everything they trust is uncertain. Their fear is honest. They sense the unnatural spark that claims to be life. Jeff tells them, "If you're wrong about me, you got nothing to fear." That's ego logic, conditional innocence. True resurrection has no if. When the mob demands he leave, he threatens plagues and fire and drought. They retreat. They promise to attend his wedding to Comfort. The ceremony meant to symbolize union becomes containment. The town would rather marry the problem than forgive it. The closing gate behind them seals the illusion once more. Comfort stands for the mind's attempt to normalize contradiction. She loves him, yet she knows something is wrong. She calls it imagination because ego always names recognition as madness. But the rose knew first. It simply refused to bloom for death. Rod Serling's closing narration finishes the spell. Their son becomes a senator, an uncommonly shrewd politician. Politics, the public form of personal illusion, the dream renewing itself in the next generation. Jeff never left the coffin. He just dreamed another layer over it. His strength is fear in motion. His vitality is denial rehearsed. The townspeople's awe is the world's worship of form, celebrating what should have dissolved. And that, mighty companion, is why the rose knows. It doesn't analyze or accuse. It simply reveals the truth. Life cannot be faked. Spirit is not interested in parlor tricks. It's interested in waking you up.